Okay, so a wrap up on No Retreat, the Russian front. I really like it as a game. I can only compare it really to Russian Campaign, which I used to play a lot, and I'm looking to get that back out of the loft. I found the copy, and I'm going to dust that down and have a play and compare. Really good. I like it very much. I've played Solitaire, but I don't use the Solitaire rules. I've got all those, and I've got the units, but just not done it yet. What do I like about the game? Well, pretty much everything actually. Although I guess the scale of it sometimes it feels a bit gappy. I was talking to my brother about it, who's an avid player, and maybe we thought could it be better as an area-based game, but it's kind of a bit picky. I think it's a really good game. What's lacking is my own sort of technique with the game, and I think that as a solitaire player you kind of get stuck in your own ideas of strategy, what to do with each side, how you attack, where you attack. 1942 for me, always a crunch decision, usually end up going south, usually end up messing it up, and then as the Axis player I'm kind of trying to avoid a Stalingrad style disaster, try not to give anything to the Soviets on a plate, as it were. But quite often a good strategy is actually to sort of punch through somewhere like Voronezh and swing up north behind Moscow. I've tried that in the Russian campaign a number of times. I've tried it once or twice with No Retreat, with mixed results. Getting a sudden death victory I think is almost impossible. I've come nowhere near, but that's probably more, again, my game playing weakness. What else didn't I do very well? So I didn't play as aggressively as perhaps I might have done when attacking. And the other thing I really didn't play well was with the cards. I find that a struggle. I don't know if it's my age or the fact that I was brought up on games that didn't have cards. Seem to struggle remembering to play them at the right time. I might have something in a really good hand and kind of think, oh, why didn't I play that? But that's partly because I can't sit down and play in one sitting. So, it's kind of at night when I get home from work, maybe play for a couple of hours or an hour, play a couple of gap of a couple of nights goes by and play again, and you kind of can lose track of it. But it's a good game. I like it. I'm looking forward to the other Victory Point Games versions being sort of brought out by GMT as deluxe versions. I believe there's one on France, which is always a good challenge, particularly being a Brit. Can we do better than we did in real life? And I think there's the North African one as well, which I think is quite well regarded. So I think there's quite a bit of life in this type of approach. So I like it. I hope you enjoyed sort of following my little videos. I know I'm not as polished as some of the other guys that do these things, but it gives me a bit of fun to do this, and that's the spirit of it. I enjoy my wargaming. I'm not wildly serious about it as a hobby. It's just something I like to do primarily through the winter. So I'm not going to kind of buy myself an expensive video or anything like that to make these. They're for fun. Please treat them like that. If you enjoy them, great. If they can give you some little taster of what a game's like, that's good. My next one I'm looking to do is on a really old game that is a lot of fun and very simple to play, by a company called Tactics, and it's called Arnhem Bridge, and that's probably 1982 I got that, so you do the maths, and it's still the original copy, so I should enjoy dusting that one off and having a little run through of that. Thanks very much, and enjoy your wargaming too.